Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Applesauce here today. And today we're using a different variation of my dragon army. I threw in a witch here and I took out a dragon or two, add some extra rocket loons, and we're using furnaces instead of the super minions that I normally use. I know this is different. I'm trying it out today. I have high hopes for this. The furnaces are so good if they're not countered by a multi-inferno. One multi-inferno and you're cooked. So I think you just got to pick your side a lot better. I also added a headhunter into this army. I think it might be needed. Headhunter's just so good when the minion prince is getting locked onto your king or something like that. But let's get into it. Let's do some live Legend League hits and see how we can do today with it. All right, guys, first hit in, and we have a double poison base here. And just trying to figure out what I want to charge exactly here. And I'm gonna charge this side over here. Let's see. Hopefully it's not baited. Who knows? Okay. To be able to single cycle here, I think. Yeah, they'll single cycle. That'll be fine. Nice. Okay. And then I think after here, we're probably going to have to double cycle. Yeah, we'll probably just double cycle from here on out just to be safe. Okay. Next invis here. Oh, and we're hitting the bait. Uh-oh. Don't take my fox, please. And it took my fox. All right. Okay, and we'll pop ability here just to get through some of these buildings. Oh, we don't want to be locked onto the king here. Okay, kind of swagged a couple invises there, but I don't think it's the end of the world here. You know, I'm not loving this because we didn't secure any like real padding here. And so this is looking a little dicey here. So we do got to be a little careful. And okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is king and siege barracks over here. We can poison that furnace over here. All right. And we can do Inferno Baby over here, Inferno Baby over here, and then maybe like one here. And that should be good for us. Okay, then the witch is going to help come support over here. It'll support the dragon, and then we can throw in all of our drags in here. Okay, hopefully that should be pretty good there. And some rocket loons to help support there. Should take out that air defense. Nice. Okay, great. Those Inferno Drags need to do a nice job of setting that good funnel for me. And I think they are. So it's looking good so far. And we're going to think about using Ward ability here. That looks decent timing for now. And we'll use our Earthquake here as we get into the core section here. Some decent value there. And it's a decent mini prince ability here. Cover up the Town Hall and all that for me. All right. King's doing a great job on this bomb site here. Going to be able to use these rocket loons here for this over here. And nice. And it pulls the poison tower, so that looks good for us. Okay. And things are getting a little lower, so we do got to be pretty careful here. Fire Spirit is going to go down here. King still has ability, so that's kind of what's saving us here. So let's see. I think this should still be a triple here, but it is a little bit closer. So don't have as much firepower because we do lose a couple of our dragons here for this. But yeah, this is gonna be a triple here, so this looks great. Nice. Nice. Good first triple. All right, here we are, next attack in. Hopefully this one won't be as close. And we are actually gonna go in. So, all right, I want to go in for this monolith here, but I have a really strong feeling all the bait is down there. I have a really strong feeling about that. And I'm pretty sure I'm right, so we're not gonna do it. We're actually gonna go in for this top setup here. I think that'd be a lot safer. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the bait's over here. I think they put a little bait over here just because this is a pretty appealing spot to charge into. But I feel like most of the bait is going to be where that monolith is. Oh, I could be wrong here, though. I could be wrong. It's always a gamble here. You never really know. Okay, nice. Oh, a little late on the invis timing here, which might just about cost us our fox. And it does. Okay, that's not the end of the world here. All right, it's going to target the other scatter here, so that's looking good for us. And nice. Okay, good. We're on the town hall now, so that's great. I wanted to take out the town hall if I could, and we will. That looks good for us. Okay. And that should... Okay, cool. We pulled the poison there, so that's good by us. And then this actually is going to probably be the better side to put down the king and siege barracks here and witch, and we'll poison that double furnace. So that's kind of crazy here. And then dragons come in here and go right down this path for us. And now, yep, Inferno Babies is just going to help push everything on the inside here. That's the gold Inferno Baby there. Okay, we'll give that a Headhunter. Take out that. I think it was going to get nuked regardless here. Okay. Looks good here. And to be able to... Okay, pop warden building now just because we're getting a little lower here. And... Okay. Just gotta pay attention to where our minion prince is here. And, okay, that should all go down there. Just that Mala section. That Mala section is looking a little deadly for us. I think we're going to be okay, though, for the most part. King ability, we use it now. It's the poison tower, which is nice for us. And that's a good mini prince ability here. Covers up the back end. It covers up that Malith section over there, too. Let's see. I think we should be okay here. As long as that Malith goes down. The Malith is our big concern right now. Which I think it should go down here. Oh, it's locking onto my king, though. Or my minion prince. Minion prince still has ability here. Okay, that goes down. Nice. And just this extra couple buildings. Furnaces are still going. So the furnaces are good there. Just, you know, a multi-inferno and it's kind of cooked. But, hey, a triple's a triple. All right, next attack in, guys. And we have a double rage base. Okay. That's interesting. And so double rage bases, I always go for one of the rage compartments here. So let's do that. And I feel like all the bait's going to be here, but let's find out the hard way. Okay, so far, no. You know, if I was designing a base, I'd put all the bait here just because that cannon plus this merge cannon over here just looks so good. Like, I would fall for that bait. All right. And our invis here. And we just got to double cycle now because we're in a really dangerous part. And we don't want to lose our RC here because, like, lose your RC and it's GG. So we'll pop ability here. Hopefully there's no tornado trap. And it's looking good so far. Getting through all this here. See where she goes to from here. Great. I actually really wanted her to take out the Malith here. And I wasn't sure if she would. And that is excellent. Okay, another invis here. And it'd be really cool if she targeted the town hall here. But that might be wishful thinking. Oh, she's targeting the town hall. Okay, Fox is down, so we just gotta be really careful. Okay, so we got her to target the town hall here. Plus, we popped the rage tower here. So we're looking good, actually. Okay, we didn't take that out. That's okay, though. Okay, we'll do king. And, yep, siege barracks over here. That's gonna be fine. And we'll do witch to help over here as well. Inferno baby over here. Help get that funnel in. And another one over here. Okay. And then we can send in all of our drags in right here to face this on. Let's see. Okay. And we're going to try to snipe out these air defenses here. Oh. I knew it. Tesla's in the way, of course. Kind of figured, though. And we'll pop warden ability here just because things are getting a little lower here. And should be able to take out that over there. Okay. Another Inferno baby over here. Up that funnel. Okay, we still have minion prince ability here to use whenever we like. Town hall section is down, which is nice. King pops his ability here. So that's all fine, actually. And use some more Rockalins over here. Just keep everything inside. Poison the enemy minion prince. And we can also use our friendly headhunter on that. And yeah, that's going to be a triple here. Yeah, this base got wrecked. All right, this one definitely wasn't as close. And guys, with this Ice Block spell, since you have so many Rocket Loons, you can also use it on the Rocket Loons to distract as well. So that's kind of what I've been using it for. All right, guys, next attack in, and we have Invis Poison base here. Let's see. So I want to go in for the Town Hall, actually. I'd love to take that out. And so, yeah, I think I'm seeing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, invis this air defense and wizard tower section. Either side she goes, and that'll force into the town hall. And then from there, I can always ice block her since I have an ice block. That's kind of what I use the ice block spell is for these invis bases. Just because, like, all right, we're going to have to double cycle here just to be extra safe. Just because the town hall's over here. So, like, if you're not double cycling, the town hall is going to get off a shot, and it does so much damage. Okay, no invis here. Yeah, yeah, we're a little slow here. Okay. All right. Ice block it here, just to keep it steady. Now pop another invis here. All right. And use earthquake here as well. Hopefully get through that town hall section. Nice. Get through that invis too. Nice. Okay, great. And get through fire spitter, both sweepers too. Okay, that's enough value for me. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we're going to go ahead and use king and siege barracks over here. Witch as well. And it'll have no problem getting through those ice golems over there. All of our drags are going to come in right here. Warden, minion prince here. And then fern drag to keep everything on the inside here. Try to snipe out that air defense here. Goes for the archer tower first. Now go for that air defense. That looks good. Okay. And we'll pop warden ability really early here, just because things on the outside were looking a little sketch for us. And use those inferno babies again to keep everything on the inside here. Alright, nice. I'm looking for that good minion prince ability here, which I think if it turns, I'll probably pop it. Let's see. And that's a good minion prince ability here. Covers up most of that back end here for us. And let's see if we can snipe out that. Let's see if we can snipe that out. Yeah, probably not. That's not in the world. Okay. And everything's looking pretty good here. To take out that monolith, no problem for us here. And yeah, it's just that, yeah, one multi-inferno and all your furnaces are absolutely cooked. I think we're still going to be fine here, but I mean, it's just something to note for sure. So, like, you do got to be really careful. Oh, wait, are we actually going to be fine? We might not be. The super minions would have clutched up. That scatter definitely needs to go down. It might be a time issue here. No, I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's see. Oh, that multi-inferno is just doing... Heck. Oh, it's doing so much damage. Okay, multi-inferno, go down, please. Go down, go down. Nice, it does. Okay. Yeah, we're good here. It's going to be a 3-star, but definitely closer here. Yeah, it's just the furnaces, man. I don't know about them. Right, here we are, next tack in, and we have a nice little diamond base here. So let's see. I think I want to go in for this town hall section here and kind of see what happens. This might be a little risky here. And no, I'm not going to go for that. I think I'm going to go for this section right here. And it might be heavily trapped, and I think it is going to be. But I think that's fine, honestly. We'll see what happens here. Like, I want to go in for that town hall section, but, like, at the same time, I'm just looking at the fire spitters and the air sweepers, and it's just... I had to. Okay, good. And this was good here. Oh, come on, Fox. Don't you die on me. Oh, and yep. Okay, Fox dies. That's unfortunate here, but it is what it is. And we'll actually pop ability here. Should be able to get through all this here. Okay, goes for that. Sometimes it just like helps to wait an extra second just to see what it's gonna all go for. Okay. And I think it's actually gonna go for that fire spitter after it gets done with that multi-gear, and it does. So I was right to use my thing there. Okay, should take out that poison here. Okay. Alright, that looks decent here. And so we're gonna use King, Siege Barracks, and Witch here. And okay, now we'll use our Headhunter as well. Oh, and it immediately targets my Headhunter. But I think we can go ahead and use a poison here as well, just to get through that. Okay, use that over here. All of our drags in now. Okay, looking decent here. And another one here. Okay. All right. And we use early warden ability here. Just, yeah, and we're hitting all these traps too. So I think that was a good use of our warden ability there. But I'm definitely not upset at that. King ability goes off here. Cleans up a lot of these outside buildings. So that's fine with us. And we use mini prince ability here. It didn't quite cover the town hall, but honestly not the end of the world here. And mini prince is still going strong here. I think that's the key here. As long as the mini prince is healthy, it's looking good. And this is when the furnace actually comes in clutch, guys, because the furnace is just going to pour in these mites, and it'll definitely take everything here. So yeah, we're good. No problem here at all. And we'll save our ice block for another day too. Sweet, this one was pretty good. All right, next attack in, and we have a rage poison base here. Okay, I think I've seen this base before. I've actually probably used this base before too. So we're gonna go in for. So if I recall correctly, like these sides are kind of baited, and like they want you to go in for those. So we're actually gonna go in for the town hall section here. All right, looking good. Into that, no problem. Multi Inferno next. Okay. All right, Ricochet Cannon. And should take out that Ricochet Cannon and then maybe go towards the Town Hall here. And nice. Okay, that's a good time to use ability here. And should be able to get through that a little bit faster. Oh, we did lose our Fox here. Still got to be really careful with our timings. Cannot be messing up from here on out. Yeah, and should take out at least one scatter shot there, and then if we freeze that there, it'll trigger that rage. That was the important part. I really need to trigger that rage. Okay, that looks good. Now King, Siege Barracks, and Witch to help support down here. All of the drags in over here. Minion Prince as well. Infernos to help push everything on the inside of the base. And start taking those out already. Okay. Nice. King's gonna take care of all the... Yeah, that's exactly why. The King takes care of the ice bombs, so your troops don't have to worry about them. That's kind of the point of that. All right, and we're starting to get more towards the core here. So we do want to think about using our warden ability, probably about now. And that's a good time for mini prince ability here. It covers up the monolith on the back end, plus most of the core on the inside. Okay, use that there. Rock loons over here to help maybe take out the air defense. If not, at least grab a few of those extra buildings. Just that monolith left that's really scary, and that fire spitter, but I think we should have no problem with that. King still has ability here, and as long as that multi inferno goes down, everything else is good here. And yeah, that's gonna go down no problem at all. Still have King ability here. That's a 3-star all day. Pop King ability here. Nice triple. All right, guys, last attack of the video, and we get a nice little double rage base here. Let's see. Okay, with this base, I usually just, even though the side's usually baited, I go right in for this side every time. I just fall for the bait. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Yep. And it is baited, but that's fine. I like it that way. Please don't lose the fox too early here. That would be nice. And goodbye, fox. I kind of figured that. Sometimes they just place all their traps right there, and there's not much you can do there. But I think we're going to be okay here. And it's going to go in for this side. Okay. Looks good to me. All right. Drop a earthquake over there. And should take out this pretty nicely here. I just need to take out that rage tower. That would be probably the biggest thing. And it does. That's great. And that multi-archer. Maybe if it... Nah, it's not going to take out that multi-inferno. Okay. That looks pretty good for me. About all the value I expected. And King and Siege Barracks. And we do pull the CC. I don't think that's a full pull, so definitely not going to waste a poison on that. All right. And now, see if we can snipe out that air defense before deploy our dragons. And we do, which is good. Okay. And see if we can snipe out that air defense too. That would be great. We do. Yeah, those are just some outside free air defenses, so I don't necessarily agree with those. But you know, to each their own. Okay. And gonna need to pop ability here just as we get into that nasty core section here. And just looking for a good time to use ability here as well. Our minion prince ability, that is. Let's see, gonna turn here. I want to cover that town hall section, and it will here, which is good. So everything is getting a little low, so it does look a little sketchy here, but I think we're gonna be okay here. Because we still have that furnace, so as long as that multi-inferno goes down, which it went down, plus we still have that mini prince, so that mini prince is usually pretty clutch there for us. Yeah, I don't worry when you got the mini prince here, and that's a nice triple here. The furnaces will take the entire rest of the base if nothing else, but still king ability here too, so it's not as close as you think. So nice little triple here. And that is a perfect day for us. So perfect day, the strategy. I don't know. I don't think I'm 100% convinced on this strategy, or at least the furnaces. The furnaces are just so base dependent. Like they're good. So I think what I would change about this army is I think I actually like the amount of dragons and the rocket launch because you can be so versatile with it. The witch is something new, and I think it helps support the king. I think I'd have to watch some of my replays to see exactly what the witch does. But the witch usually stays alive and helps support the king. And it's just, it's like extra skeletons or extra snakes, basically. So it really helps do an extra bit of taking for the king. And plus, it can get those outside buildings with its shot as well. So while the king tanks, it gets those outside buildings. Um, Ice block, guys, that's needed just in case of invis buildings. But I think for Legend League, I'm gonna use the super minions. I tried the furnaces to stay. Furnaces are good, but they're so base dependent. Like one multi inferno, and you're quite literally cooked. Like you're not gonna 3-star because the furnaces are gonna be completely negated. Where super minions, you can't really negate them. They're gonna steamroll anything for the most part. I mean, there's certain parts where the furnaces shine, but that's all for now, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Want to show how I'm doing today, guys. I am doing pretty well, so plus 320 today with this strategy and taking 2 defenses so far. Not going to go super positive, but hey, 320 is at 320.